What's up everyone, it's Sean here, and today I'm back with a double feature sneaker review. So what does that mean? That means that I'm going to be reviewing two colorways of the Air Max 1 Premium Tonal Pack in the University Red colorway as well as the Game Royal colorway. These released in Canada sometime in March on Nike.ca only. So as of today, I don't think they've actually released in the US, and they've only been an Asian and a European release so far. And because Nike.ca, we do share our stock with Europe, that's why Nike Canada was able to offer this shoe to Canadian consumers. These retail for a price of 175 Canadian dollars each. So if they ever do make their way to the US, I'd guess that they're gonna retail for a price of somewhere in and around 130 US dollars. The official colorway for this shoe is University Red, Neutral Gray, and White, and this one is Game Royal, Neutral Gray, and White. First off, I want to make it clear that both of these shoes are exactly the same, except for the fact that, of course, this one is blue and this one is red. So taking a look at this shoe, this is your classic Air Max 1 silhouette, but it does have that remastered shape. So this is going to be a closer shape to the OG, and it's not going to have that weird banana looking shape with that giant cliff toe that was found on recent retros in the past few years. Instead, the shape of these are going to be a lot more sleek, and you can see how it gradually slopes down and tapers off towards the toe box. The base layer of both these shoes is made up of a mesh material that actually feels a little bit coarse to the touch. Layered over top the mesh is suede, so featured along this mid panel, wrapping its way around the toe box as well as around the back heel. This is made up of a very flat suede material. Made out of that same suede material is a Nike swoosh that is found on both the lateral side of the shoe as well as on the medial side. Flipping the shoe over to the back, we have this Nike Air logo embroidered into the suede in that same tonal color that's found on the rest of the shoe. The laces found on each respective shoe is done in that same tonal color. So on the red pair, we have these flat red laces, and on the blue pair, we have these flat blue laces. The laces sit atop this nylon tongue, and on the edge of the tongue is this Nike Air Max branding found on both pairs. And this is probably the most unique part of this shoe. So if you take a closer look at the tag, there's a very faint pattern of white and gray diagonal stripes. So what is that, you ask? That is actually a nod to the original Air Max 1 box. So back in 1987, when the Air Max 1 first originally released, the box that accompanied the shoes had that similar pattern. These shoes sit atop the same tonal colored polyurethane midsole that is found right here. And as with all Air Max 1s, what it's known for, of course, is the visible airbag cushioning. So we have this cutaway right here that exposes this air bubble cushioning. And if you take a look inside, the air bubble on the blue pair is blue, of course, and the air bubble on the red pair is red. Finally, flipping the shoes to the bottom, we have your classic Air Max 1 outsole done in a rubber material in that same tonal color as found on the rest of the shoe. The insoles on these shoes are actually pretty dope. So taking them out, you can see that they feature the 1987 word mark, which is of course the debut year of the Air Max 1. And then on the heel area, we have this Nike Air logo done in that same tonal color. So the blue Nike Air is going to be found on the blue pair, and then the red, of course, is found on the red pair. In terms of sizing, these do run true to size, so I would stick with your normal Nike or your normal Air Max 1 size. Compared to the OG anniversary ones that released in March, those ones do fit a bit bigger than these ones. So those ones I could get away with going half size down, whereas this one I would stick with my true size. So now I'll show you guys how both the Game Royal and the University Red colorway look on feet. overall, I am a huge fan of both of these colorways. I know that the red one already sold out completely on Nike.ca, and the blue one basically has a few scattered sizes left. So this seems to be a pretty hot release, and if they do make their way to the US, I would not hesitate to grab a pair for yourself. The shape of these is on point, the comfort is pretty good, and despite the fact that some people feel all red and all blue shoes are played out and overdone, but maybe it's the fact that it's done on an Air Max 1 with a more correct shape, and the fact that they've incorporated nice little touches such as this branding on the tongue and on the insole that gives it a nod to the OGs that really draws these to me. So with that said, that wraps up my review. Be sure to leave a comment down below to let me know what you guys think of this tonal pack, and between the red and the blue, which one do you guys prefer? As always, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to give me a follow as well on Instagram at SGO8. Until next time, thank you guys for watching, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you guys in my next video.